The ultimate blue lock tier list. You guys are probably wondering what the heck I mean right now. I'm talking about aura. If you guys know, this word has been surfacing around the internet everywhere, including anime characters, movie characters, everything. Literally everything has aura now. So I decided to hop on the wave and be like, you know what? Let me just tell you guys the blue lock characters who I think with the most aura and put them on a tier list. This is also my first tier list video. So if you guys like these type of videos, please make sure to like and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications bell if you're already subscribed to be notified whenever I post. Anyways, let's get right into this shit. Quickly, before we get into this, I have to explain the aura tier list I have over here. So all the way at the highest, we have aura. If you're in this tier, you are quite literally the embodiment of aura. Like literally, you embody that word in all of its entirety. So you go there. Pretty self-explanatory. If you're in peak, then yeah, you're peak aura in the series, but you're just not the embodiment of it yet. Yeah, you've done some crazy stuff. Yeah, you have a lot of aura, but you're just not completely aura yet. If you're in great, same thing with peak, just a step down from that. You're nowhere near being the embodiment of aura at this point, but you still have great aura. Like, yeah, you know, when this guy touches the ball, it's over, you know, type shit. Now, good. If you have good aura, yeah, you have good aura. You're still safe, you know? You may be a cool character or something like that. You never know. But then if you have okay aura, then not gonna lie, your aura, like, if you have okay aura, then that means your stock is plummeting quickly and your aura just doesn't show up whenever you touch the ball. You're just basically trash, which is what we're gonna get to next. The last tier, trash aura. If you have trash aura, just delete yourself from blue lock. You don't deserve to be in this manga with trash aura. But yeah, anyways, I think I might have to clear up the fact that I'm not judging off their physical auras, like per se. Barou has a lion. Yeah, of course, that's crazy, nice aura. I'm talking about just their vibe as a character, you know, their presence, their aura like that. And I will take into account their actual aura, like Barou's lion, along with his overall just presence. That goes along into his aura. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into this. Coming in here first, we have Isagi, and it's, I think, a no-brainer at this point that this guy is going in the embodiment of aura itself. The amount of moments this guy has just being a complete badass is just like uncountable at this point, especially in the recent chapter. So I think this is pretty self-explanatory that I place him in the aura tier. Moving on. Bachara has good aura, but the thing that throws me off with Bachara is the fact how friendly he is. The one time we see this guy actually go like berserk, he had aura. I won't lie, he had good aura in that scene. But that's why I put him in good, because the moments of aura isn't consistent with Bachara. He's not always that type of guy you're looking at as a competitor. He's just really cool sometimes. But yeah, compared to Isagi, he just doesn't have that Black or Air Force energy type of aura. He doesn't have that. Moving on. Kunigami. Now listen, Kunigami in the beginning of the series would also be in this tier. But Kunigami, when he just came back from the NEL, oh my god, this guy had peak aura. He was all the way up there already. Just by the way he walked through that wildcard gate, I could tell that this man had the aura of a century. But yeah, since then, he's completely ghosted in like 2 games, gotten benched one time, stole a goal from Isagi by tapping it in, and his aura has plummeted drastically down to only good. I won't take his aura away completely because yes, he does have aura in some panels when he just like does some cold ass shit. Like when he was laying down in that one chamber with Ego, I won't lie, that was exuding some aura. I don't know why, but it was. Either way, we're moving on. Chigiri. Yes, my personal favorite out of the Egoist 4. My boy Chigiri has great aura. He has more aura than Bachara and Kunigami. Combined with his tragic backstory and his amazing awakening, along with the fact that how good he is right now, literally carrying Manshine City on his back, a team with Nagi on it, by the way, and Rio, he's carrying those two on his back like it's nothing. Chigiri's aura is just great. From his weapon being speed to his new weapons being dribbling and shooting, like he just exudes aura at this point. He's not at the peak or the absolute aura level, but yeah, he has great aura. Anyways, moving on. Okay aura. The only aura I think I can see from Raichi is when this dude was absolutely strapping up Rio. I was getting so hyped just seeing Rio's fucking rich ass getting torn apart by Raichi every time he touched the ball, and Rio was like, oh my gosh, are me and Nagi gonna lose? And Raichi just shitting all over Rio. Like that shit felt good. But since then, Raichi's basically been absent from the series except for the NEL, where I think in the NAL, he just doesn't have that same aura effect that he used to before. Yeah, he was used to stop Mark Snuffy, but it wasn't really like a Rio effect stop. Like, he didn't really like make Mark Snuffy be like, damn, what the fuck do I do now? And he's just like talking trash and shit. So yeah, his aura has plummeted down to the okay tier. Up next is Igaguri. I think there's nothing much to say about this guy, and it's pretty self-explanatory where he should go. Moving on. Next is Gagamaru. Gagamaru actually has good aura. I'm not even joking. No, he has great aura. If you really think about it, the amount of aura moments this guy Gagamaru has, and he's just so nonchalant about it, yeah, Gagamaru has aura. You can't tell me otherwise. Gagamaru has great aura. He'll be in a tier above Kunigami and Bachira. I know some people are going to cook me for that, but I don't care. Gagamaru is in the great tier. Otoya, my boy, you have zero aura. I'm going to keep it a buck. Even when you challenged Isagi and the author drew you with all that like physical aura all around you, you still had zero aura. Bro, I swear I've never seen someone in Blue Lock hit the post, and this dude hit it, bro. And he got blocked by the keeper. No, Otoya, you are garbage. I'm not going to lie. You had this dream of making out the hood, and you know what? I respect you for that, but you was never making out the hood with that weak-ass shit, bro. You need to be better than that, bro. You're done, bro. Going in the trash tier with Igaguri. It's Kuan. Now, the reason why I'm putting Kuan in okay is because he actually exuded some aura before we thought he was cheating, and even after we thought we knew he was cheating, he exuded aura. Like, some of these poses here that he's doing, not gonna lie, like, bro, that exudes aura. And the way he was catching the ball and just going by people and shit, talking to them while he's doing it, smiling like grotesquely like this, bro, Kuan got it. I'm not gonna lie, he had it in the okay tier. He never had any good aura or any crazy aura, and I did hate his guts for the time being. But yeah, Kuan, you're going in the okay tier. Next. The girl that chases girls around, yeah, pretty self-explanatory. You're trash. Lemon, also zero aura. I know you got a clutch save on Rio when he was shooting that last-minute free kick on you guys, but still, Lemon, your aura is just like, it plummets to the point where we're in the first arc and all of you guys are born strikers playing football your entire lives, and you're ranked higher than Isagi, but you still want to play goalkeeper. Not gonna lie, that does something to your aura. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it gives you the wholesome badges, like, oh yeah, this guy's a nice person. But other than that, your aura takes a massive hit from that. Like, this is Blue Lock, you're supposed to be an egoist, and you're the only guy there that's just a shitbox playing keeper. Now, Kira, when I first seen Kira, just like a lot of other people, I know you guys thought he was gonna be the deuteragonist of Blue Lock and our second main character, more like the prodigy type character that a lot of these animes use, where they have the main character underdog and the prodigy deuteragonist that he has to compete with. That was wrong. And you know what? The thing about Kira is he has no aura. Like, he has little to no aura. And I'm not gonna lie, like, Kira would have a lot more aura if he came back into the story with all that rage and hate in his heart. If he came back into the story, he would have a lot more aura than he does now. But right now, he had absolutely no aura. Like, he had no ego. He was just running around the whole time while they're playing tag, trying to stay out the fire, trying to not get hit because his rank is the highest in the room. Get the hell out of here. You're in the okay tier. Next up, we have Mr. Barou Shoei. And up till this point in the story, my boy Barou has exuded aura in almost every single time we've seen him. Let's look back to the first selection. Absolutely dunks on Isagi's team and really shows us what a good player in Blue Lock looks like. Then we go to the second selection where he plays against Nagi, shows us some aura by getting buckets all by himself, playing with shitty-ass Naruhaya. The third game, he awakens, that exudes even more aura, giving him his lion. Then after that, against Ren, he's one of the only people who can go up against Ren because he doesn't play traditional soccer like Ren is used to, or football. And bro, and then we go in the U20 match, he has that crazy goal, which literally is one of the top 10 aura moments. I don't care. If I'm in a top 10 aura moments, that shit would definitely be in there. Barou Shoei, you have aura. You are the embodiment of aura. Anyways, moving on. Another controversial opinion. I'm putting Nico in the great aura tier list. Some of you guys might disagree with me for that. But honestly, I fuck with Nico's concept of, oh yeah, you know what? Like, I was too pussy to actually take the shot myself. So I passed the ball to Okawa, got it stolen from me, and the guy dunked on me in the other end. And then he looked down on me when I was crying. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me take over the team and actually become a striker. I mess with that shit heavy. And let's not act like Nico didn't have a top let's say 20 aura moment in the U20 game where this guy was sitting down after he hurt his foot. And then he told Isagi, he's like, you know what? Like, maybe playing it as a defender isn't so bad because I get to crush the strikers. Now, I can't lie. That shit gave me chills when I first read it. And Nico just has some cold-ass poses, bro. When he puts that circle thing on his eye, that shit just exudes aura. You can't even lie. That shit exudes aura. It doesn't matter who you are. That shit exudes aura. He's going in the great tier. So, now listen, he had some aura. Not gonna lie, he had some aura. The only time he had aura was when they were announcing the players and like, yo, this guy's actually nice. He's good in high school. Watch out for him. That's the only time Okawa had any sort of aura. So yeah, he's going in the okay tier. The Wanama twins can both go in the trash. They both exude zero aura, and I hate them with my guts for trying to injure my boy Chigiri. Next, bro. Enough said about them. Next, we have my boy Nagi Seishiro. Now, a while ago, before the NEL arc, I would have put him in exuding aura, but he fell off in this arc. So his aura did take a big hit when he's just getting boxed up by someone. And then he tries shooting and the ball gets blocked with someone's face. And they're like, oh, maybe you're not all that without Isagi. Now that takes a giant hit to his aura. My boy Nagi, you need to bounce back to get back in the exuding aura tier list. Because before this arc, you were literally aura itself. Like, quite literally. But yeah, Nagi, if your fall off didn't happen, you'd be up in the aura tier list. For right now, you'd be the first person in the peak tier list. Next, we have Rio. And honestly, Rio, bro, if you weren't such a dick rider of Nagi, yes, I'm a Nagi fan saying this. If you weren't such a dick rider and you were actually an egoist for yourself, your ability could take you a far, far away from Nagi. I'm not going to lie. But you limit yourself because he's your boyfriend and your treasure. So you know what you do? You plummet your aura that way. But you're still not in the okay tier with all these shit boxes. At least you're a capable player. So I'll give you the aura of good with Kunigami and Bachara. Next up is Zantetsu. Bro, you had aura when you played your first match for the series. And you were outpacing the guy we just seen who was so fucking fast. Nobody could stop him. That's the last time you had aura. In the PXG game, you haven't done anything yet. So, like, I can't even grade you off the NEL or anything. U20 didn't play. Second selection, we didn't see you play. So, the only thing I can really judge you off is how badly you fell off and the author quite literally forgot about your ass. So, yeah, your aura is immediately in the trash. Another very self-explanatory one. My boy Itoshi Rin, you have quite literally one of the best character introductions I've ever seen in manga. So, I really love your introduction. I really love how you really raise the power gap from Blue Lock, from the first arc to the second arc, and from going forward. But yeah, your aura, you literally exude aura. I'm not gonna lie. Even in your destroyer form, you exude aura. In the NEL, you exude aura. You exude aura, my boy. Be proud that you're up here. Not much to say about Ren again. Like, we all know he has loads of aura. Moving on. Not gonna lie, Tokimitsu, the only time you have aura is when you're playing confident. And so, even then, you look kind of stupid. But when you stole the ball straight from Bachara and completely trucked Isagi onto the floor and scored a goal, not a lie, that was a little bit of aura right there. I'll give you that. But then you got absolutely manhandled by Adam Blake. And I get it, it's Adam Blake. But if a man's coming up to me and telling me, move, and I'm known for my strength, by the way, he's coming up to me telling me, move, shoving me out the way, and I'm just getting bodied onto the floor, and then he scores a banger on my head top, I'm not recovering from that shit. Your aura plummets all the way down, but I'll still put you in the okay tier. Are you? Yeah, you don't have any aura at all. I'm not gonna lie. Not at one point in the series did I look at this guy, except for a couple panels when you come in and you're like, oh, I have descended. Now, that was a sick ass panel, and that shit gives you a little bit of aura points. But yeah, you're still in the okay tier. It doesn't do anything crazy to your aura. Either way, moving on. Next up, we have Luna. This is a character I hope we can really learn more about later on, because right now, yes, his only moment where I can see he has aura is when his eyes start glowing and he literally nutmegs, humiliates Rin. Yes, that's lots of aura, but we need to see more in him. I can't just put him in the aura tier list just for that one moment, you know? Like, you have to exude it with every moment, and I need to see that. I need to see more of him, see if he actually exudes aura. Next, Adam Blake is pretty much the same thing as Luna. We haven't seen much of him, but I will put him in the great aura tier just because what he manhandled fucking Tokimitsu. That was badass, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think one of the only World 5 that's going in the trash tier is Dada Silva. I'm sorry, I don't know how, I don't care how much aura shit this guy does. His appearance just takes away all of his aura. And no, it's not because he's black. It's because he's just fucking ugly. Look at his teeth. Look at the way this dude just looks, bro. He just looks like he stinks. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah, Dada Silva, you have no aura, bro. You have the bad type of aura, bro. The shitty green aura, bro. If you know what I mean. We're moving on. Next up is Pablo. And yes, I do think out of all the World 5, including Loki, this guy has the most aura. I'm not gonna lie. The way he was just passing and moving, he just seems super nonchalant too. Yeah, no. Pablo is definitely going to be a future character that pops up. And he's from Argentina, so yeah, you already know he's going to be a demon. Enough said, he's the guy in the World 5 with the most aura for me. Cry about it. Shido the Demon Ryusei is up next, and I think we all know the answer to this. He's going in the trash tier. Shido exudes absolutely no... Okay, I'm joking. Relax. He's going in the aura tier, obviously. We know every time this guy makes an appearance, he does some crazy ass shit. And he's always on bad timing fighting people. So he has to go in the Black Air Force aura tier. There's no other place for him to go. Moving on. Next up is Karasu. Yes, I'm putting Karasu in the good tier. Outside the third selection, I really don't know what this guy did to make you guys glaze him so hard. Because last time I said he fell off, I was getting killed in the comments. People tell me I was wrong. I guess there's a lot of Karasu fans out there. I don't give a fuck either way. He fell off, and his aura is not as good as it used to be. So he's just in the good tier. Be happy that he's decent good, and he's not with these other shit boxes down here. Otoya, bro. Otoya had more aura than Karasu did. Not gonna lie. When they showed up, he had more aura than Karasu. His first appearance was being in Rin's blind spot. Rin's blind spot. Remember, this is Rin in the third selection. So up until that point, this shit never happened to Rin before. Like, it was actually like crazy. This guy zooms by Rin in his blind spot. Rin is looking visibly shook. And then he scores a nice goal. This dude strikes one of the coldest poses he does with Karasu. And yeah, Otoya's nice, bro. He's nice. All right, that's all I really have to say. He has okay aura, though, because other than this, he really doesn't do anything, and he's just rotting on Barcha with Bachara. He's just, like, trash after the third selection is one goal. The author just decided to throw him in the trash can. Another controversial opinion, but my boy Yukimiya has 0 aura. I'm not gonna lie. When the NEL started, this dude was looking like the biggest beg bitch, and I hated him so much. And then he got a backstory, and I was like, I felt a little bad for him, but the way he was behaving on the field just pissed me off. Like, you know those people who just be trying to do their, like, best to just hate on you and be like, yo, why is this guy on the starting lineup and I'm not? You know what I mean? He remind me of those people, and that shit pissed me the fuck off. I don't care if you have a sad-ass backstory. We all got sad backstories in Blue Lock, bro. That does not give you the exception to start shitting on Isagi, telling him, oh, wow, he's just the coach's favorite. He's the coach's favorite because he got a bucket in the U20 match where you completely ghosted and did absolutely nothing. So sit down on the bench or just shut the hell up. That was my little rant on Yukimiya. Moving on. Next up is Hiori. Honestly, Hiori, bro, like, you could have more aura. Like, you say some cold shit sometimes. But the thing is that I just view supporting people and people who aren't really enemies in Blue Lock to, like, have their aura lowered. Because this guy's just been Isagi's comrade since day one. Since day one, he's been Isagi's comrade. Yeah, his backstory's good. But he's just a femboy. Like, he doesn't really give me the aura vibe. Like, even when he starts going crazy in the Ubers game, that's not really giving me aura. It's just like, damn, he's nice. He's better than I expected. You know what I mean? I say your aura is completely vanished after you begged on the floor for Ren to teach you. Other than Loki, your literal coach, you're not begging him. You're begging another player on the team who is worse than your coach. And he's just like, okay, bet. I'll just use you as a pawn then if you want to survive. And then Nase's like, all right, bet. I want to be used as a pawn. Remember, guys, this is Blue Lock. You should be looking for the best for yourself. I understand. He's trying to survive no matter what. It doesn't matter. But he's literally bootlicking someone else. That takes a big hit to his aura. I don't care what anyone says. Call me literally insane. Kyojin has more aura than Karasu, Hiori, and Rio. Without even doing anything, this dude Kyojin has one of the coldest designs I've ever seen. And the fact that the author or the anime can't get his goddamn eye color right is pissing me off. Please give him red eyes, author. Why do we always mess up these blue lock characters' eyes? Now imagine if Nagi, instead of having those plain black eyes he does in the anime, he had those green eyes he does. Bro, his aura would exude even more, bro. Like, I don't know what the hell these guys be doing, change up the eyes and shit. But bro, this dude, Kyorjin, has red eyes. His design's sick. We haven't seen him do anything yet. And I know this goes against my entire criteria, but I have to put him in good. I have to. I just have to, bro. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I take back my statement about Kurona falling off. I understand, yes, he was injured. And yeah, you have to also understand that Isagi in that game did drop him because he wasn't able to keep up with his vision. Like, you need someone with meta vision, right? That's what I was coming from the standpoint where he's just falling off. Like, you won't need him anymore. You just replace his ass with Hiori. But, not gonna lie, aura-wise, Kurona has more aura than Hiori, bro. That freaking Star Planet hotline shit they have going on, that shit exudes more aura than anything Hiori's done. I do not care. I don't care what you say. The passes he be throwing and shit, yes, they do have aura, but that Planet hotline shit's a vibe, bro. You can't take that shit away from Kurona. That's his shit right there. Kurona has more aura than Hiori. You heard it here first. I'm going to get cooked in the comments for this take, but hear me out. Hiiragi has more aura than Bachara. Okay, I know you're going to be clicking off the video, but relax, all right? Calm down for a second. Think about it. The reason why I had this dude Hiiragi over Bachara is because this guy's an actual competitor. He's an active threat in the Nagi episode. And, like, Bachara just really isn't. He's always, like, a comrade, you know? Even when he's not a comrade, he's just still a comrade, you know? You don't really look at him with too much, like, resentfulness or, like, damn, we're playing Bachara, we have to beat him, you know? Like, you know you're going to beat Bachara when you play Bachara. Hiiragi actually got me a little shook, though. The way he was disrespecting Nagi by trapping the ball on his head and then fucking putting his hand on top of his head like Nagi was his son. No. That's disrespectful, and that exudes more aura, bro. Do not care. Bachara has aura. Actually, Bachara has way more moments of aura. Not gonna lie, we're gonna fix this shit up at the end. But yeah, for right now, Hiiragi has more aura than Bachara. Do I really need to say anything? I say this with all the people who go in the aura tier list because, bro, it's just self-explanatory. You look at Sai's design, his demeanor, the way he touched the ball, the way he plays, and you just know he's an aura king. Like, he's literally the aura king. Sai's in aura tier easily. Oliver Aiku, you would initially go in the aura itself tier, but in the NEL, your performance has been a little underwhelming. I remember when we were going to the Ubers game, I was like, yo, bro, this dude Aiku about to cook up. Like, how much trouble did we have with this guy before? Now he's about to be even better, but it's kind of like he got outshined by Lorenzo, and he kind of took a back seat and did almost nothing that whole game. But yeah, nah, he's still in the peak aura tier list. I think just a couple more games of him playing, like maybe in the U20 World Cup, will give us more insight into how good he actually is. And yeah, that's when his aura will go up. What else do I need to say other than he has 2 fucking girlfriends? Two at the same time. The entire U20 Japan is going into trash tier. You're probably asking me why. It's because the only guy out of all these guys' names that I remember is Sendo. The rest of these guys are kind of just like fodder. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I don't even remember any of these guys' names. And yeah, they gave us a problem back in like U20. But now if we played them, they would destroy them. They would torch them. Now, for the NEL Masters, I think all of these guys go in the freaking aura itself tier list. Like, I think it just exudes. The only person that's pretty close to not being in the aura itself tier list is Chris Prince. The rest of them, I'm pretty sure, have a lot of aura. Pretty self-explanatory, my boy. It's easy to tell these masters have all the aura in the world. Moving on. Now we have the Naked King, the Naked Emperor, whatever you want to call him, Michael Kaiser. Originally, Kaiser would be an aura itself, because he really was, you know. Kaiser Impact was damn near unstoppable. This guy was the perfect embodiment of Blue Lock's ideals. The first person we actually actively see using Metavision, and he's just like a better version of Isagi at this point. But since then, he's quite literally just fallen off the face of the earth. Kaiser's done some shit in the recent few chapters that I cannot even see, like, even shit players doing. Like, I don't see anyone below him doing that shit, like doing that embarrassing ass shit, trying a new move and completely missing the target so bad and then screaming like a fucking maniac on the field. I can't see anyone doing that shit. He's the only person I'll see do that shit, and that shit like takes away his aura. I'm not gonna lie. It takes away his aura. But he's still in the peak aura, all right? He's still there. He just got a little minor setback because he does have a lot of moments where he has aura, like literally aura. But yeah, he's still in the peak aura tier list. Ness. Do I really need to say anything more? Ness, you're trash, bro. You have 0 aura. That's literally all I have to say for Ness. No aura at all. Moving on. Next, we have Agi, the Mad Doctor. He has okay aura, not gonna lie. His aura wasn't anything special, anything crazy. He's just the guy that wants to see someone's potential fully realized, and so he started dick riding Nagi till Nagi got thrown away by his other dick rider, and Nagi's just bouncing around like a bop right now. Not much to say about Agi. Lorenzo, you're in the peak aura. Otherwise, you would have been in the aura tier list. But I think the thing with you is you just got humiliated by Hiori when you first awakened. And I think you were just used as a plot device in that point to kind of prove how strong Hiori really is. Unlucky for you, but your aura does go down after being done like this. And as for Charles, I think Charles has one of the best physical auras we've seen in this fucking show, if not the best. I know I didn't solely judge it off fucking physical aura, but yeah, when this guy Charles is motivated, he is also a demon and he does exude aura. So yeah, Charles goes in the aura itself tier list. Other than recently he's been kind of shit, but yeah, Charles goes in the aura itself tier list. And here is our final product for a tier list. If you guys can't already tell, I'm very, very exhausted from making this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe and share this video to anyone you think might want to watch it. Make sure to hit the post notification bell if you're already subscribed. And honestly, let me know your comments down below to see who you would put where. And yeah, don't know.